Awesome. Hi, everyone. It's Huma Heather, certified hypnotist, and I am with Azadeh, my very good friend, and she's going to talk about how to boost your immune system in this crisis. We all are talking about negative things about how we have to stay at home and how difficult this time is, and we're just sending out negative energy and negative vibes. But if we just, change the mindset and we talk about how wonderful actually this time is, that we have to sit home and we get to, well, not really relax, but actually be with the family finally, slow down. I know everybody's really busy now, we have more responsibilities, but it's still being present in the moment, being present with your kids, seeing what they're doing, and just put a positive spin on it, because there are some things we can control and then there's some things we cannot control. So it's really up to us how we look at the stuff, and we change our perspective and try to put a positive spin on it. I'm going to over to you, Azadeh. Please introduce yourself and tell us how we can, what can we do to boost our immune system, and what else can we do amidst this crisis?
Okay, thank you, Homa. My name is Azadeh, and I'm practicing natural medicine. I'm practicing in Nutrition House in Heartland. We are still open. I don't know what's going to happen. We have changed the hours, but we are still open. As you say, coronavirus is the hottest topic of the moment, and a lot of people are worried and panicking about it. And I just thought that maybe I share my perspective as a natural health practitioner on it.
Yeah, thank you for that.
No problem. So just first, let's wrap up on some facts about the coronavirus. So the COVID-19, based on the WHO, based on the statistic, what they're giving out is World Health Organization is going many of us are gonna get that. But it's very, very contagious. That's why all the a quarantine and self-isolation is about. 82% of us are gonna have very mild symptom, or we are not gonna feel it at all.
Okay.
Rest of the people, they might have the symptoms, and the mortality rate is just about 2 to 3%. So it's not as bad. People who have to be more mindful and take it more serious are people who have immunosuppressant, people with asthma, with COPD, cardiovascular system, and the people on the both extreme range, the elderly and very, very young, that they have not built up their immune system yet. Right. But people in the middle, most of the time, they won't have any serious complications. As it goes with the symptoms of corona, as you may know, fever, fatigue, cough, sore throat, and the characteristic of this viral infection is shortness of breath. Saying that, I just want to mention, we are going to allergy season as well. So a lot of people might get a lot of sneezing and itchiness, eyes, nose, and stuff. So most probably it's not corona, it's going to be a seasonal allergy.
Right, okay.
But
everyone's freaked out. Everyone's like, oh my God, I just sneezed. Maybe I have corona.
Yeah, so nothing to worry about that. They say not 100%, but they say sneeze is not even part of the symptoms.
Okay, so that's good to know.
Yeah, so when it comes to it's at least it's not the characteristic symptoms of
right.
COVID-19. So when it comes to viral infection, there are usually the only two things that we can do. Okay. So one is prevention, and especially with this thing that we are going through, it's a self-isolation, self-quarantine, social distancing, or maybe we call it physical distancing. Because
exactly. Because I think socially we are more closer now than we were before. I mean, we're all doing virtual coffee dates and meeting up with old friends because we can't really. So it's physical distancing, which is very much needed.
Yeah. Hi, Bushra.
Hey guys. Thanks for.
So using hand sanitization, washing your hands very often with the soap, and using 70% alcohol base. I usually in the store, we regularly spraying alcohol in all the knobs and all the common surfaces. The second things that we can do, and I want to emphasize more on that, is just to build up our immune system. Because
Right.
especially with a viral infection, like what you can do, like the many like one of the best options we have is just like to equip our immune system, so then our immune system can take care of the virus. And that one is not too hard to do. So there are some steps that I'm gonna give you, but the first thing is just like don't panic, don't stress. Like maybe Homa, you can talk about how to
Yeah,
reduce the stress. I can talk the
for
whole
sure.
day about the effect of stress on your immune system. So and how it's going to reduce your immunity. So
Yeah,
no
stress,
stress, no panic.
no stress, no panic, no fear. It all suppresses your immune system and it makes things worse. So, listening to the news, yeah, it's good to be informed, but not on continuous basis because again, it's negative, it's negative energy and it stresses you out. It creates that fear, and then that your immune system gets compromised. And we really at this moment want to boost it as much as we can. So yes, I'll talk a little bit about it later. But supplement wise,
Okay.
Azadeh, what can we do?
Okay, so another thing, like before I go to the supplement, is like having good amount of sleep.
Okay.
Having 7 hours of sleep, that's fantastic, just to help your body the time it needs for repair and to just build up everything and build up your immune system. So just make sure you have a good amount of sleep. When it comes to supplements, with the most of the studies that I'm reading, it's for corona or virus in general. We don't have that much about COVID-19 yet. One of the best one that's coming up from China and Australia is the usage of vitamin C.
Okay.
So
Awesome.
using 2,000 milligram of vitamin C per day, 1,000 morning, 1,000 in the evening, because it's water soluble, so don't take both at the same time.
Azadeh, give me 1 second. Someone's saying that they can't hear us. Just give me 1 second.
Okay.
Can everyone hear us okay? Can everyone see us okay? Yeah, Dawn? Awesome. Okay. I don't want anyone missing out on anything. Let me just open the chat. If you can just, okay, so Soraya can't hear us. Everyone else can. Can you please mute yourselves? Let me see if I can. Okay. All right, sorry, Azadeh.
No problem.
Okay, sorry, go on. So you were saying about sleep and then vitamin C, yeah.
Vitamin C, yeah. So as I was saying, like there's a lot of clinical research coming up from China and Australia right now for usage of vitamin C. Many of them are using kind of put the vitamin C in the serum, so it's more like IV. We don't have access to that here, but taking 2,000 milligram of vitamin C, 1,000 in the morning, 1,000 in the evening for adults. For the kids, you can go half. That is fantastic. There's no side effect. It builds up your immune system. If you know somebody that has corona and the lungs are involved, they can increase it to 5,000.
Okay, that sounds good.
The second supplement that is recommended is a vitamin D, and I see that like with many of my patients, like we are very short, we are deficient in vitamin D just being in Canada and stuff. So 2,000 to 3,000 international unit of vitamin D per day.
Okay.
That would be very helpful. Zinc is another thing, is a mineral that helps with to boost your immune system. So something around 20 milligram of zinc is very helpful. If you can get a zinc lozenge, especially like for the throat, that would be like most of the time for sore throat is going to be very, very helpful. I will show you some of the vitamin C's that I prefer.
Okay, that's good.
I brought these two vitamin C, so it's a natural factor. It's time release. It's not very expensive, but the fact that this one is time release is very, very helpful.
Okay. What does time
it doesn't
release mean?
It stays in your system for I think it's about 20 hours.
Oh, nice.
I'm not
Okay.
sure, but it stays in your system longer. So it helps your body get more benefit of the vitamin. So vitamin C, because vitamin C is water soluble. If you take too much at the time, it comes out.
So if we're just doing prevention, we should just have, would you just say just 1 capsule?
One morning, one night.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
This is Ester C. This is another brand by Sisu, and that one is a buffered vitamin C. So especially for people who have a stomach problem and they cannot tolerate acidity, they can go with this one. This one is also time release. Okay. So vitamin D doesn't matter. Anything you can go with the zinc. I wanted to show you some zinc, but we are all sold out, so I didn't have anything to. But we are trying to bring in more. So next week, if we are not closed down. When it comes to herbal medicine, my first go-to is oil of oregano.
Yeah, that's like brilliant. I mean, we take that as soon as winter starts. My kids and I, we just start taking that immediately.
So there are a couple of brands, doesn't matter, as long as you get like a good quality and make sure it's like organic, non-GMO. It doesn't have any of the fillers. Go with that. Preventatively, we used to get to say like 1 or 2 drops per day, but people are asking me, I say like, there's no harm in taking 5 drops. At my home, like whenever we go out and come in, I have my kids put like 5 drops in the water and we gargle with that.
You just gargle, you don't swallow?
I don't swallow. So they just gargle, we just swallow 5 drops. That's it. I don't swallow more than 5 drops preventatively.
Okay.
If
is there
somebody
any
has
too much?
Okay, so you can go to 15 drops per day if you have symptoms, but oil of oregano is very, very strong. It can kill the good bacteria in your gut as well.
Okay. So you said
so I don't want to overdo with the
right.
Say, go ahead.
Sorry, there's a lag. I said, you said vitamin C, you said zinc, and you said oil of oregano. Okay, fine. That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
There's all natural
So 5 drops preventatively, 15 drops every day. You can gargle as many times as you want.
Okay, perfect. And
especially with this COVID-19 that we are dealing with, if you catch it, it's going to stay in your throat for 3 days before it goes to the lung.
Right.
So just gargling with the oil of oregano like several times a day, that would be very, very good.
Oh, that's simple and easy, and it's all available at your store. Is there anything else that you have for us to show us?
I also brought you black seed oil. You don't have to do all of those. Just pick and see which one it matches your lifestyle or your symptoms better, and you can go with that. So oil of oregano, black seed oil or black cumin seed oil, again, have the same beneficial effect of the oil of oregano. It's very nice as an anti-inflammatory for cardiovascular system. It's very high in thymoquinone, which is good for cold, flu, allergy symptoms, for sinusitis or bronchitis. So black seed oil, and I have like 2, these are the 2 brands that you can think about. NRX is a little bit stronger than NACA, but if you want to go with something with milder taste, you can go with NACA.
Oh, it has a taste.
It has the taste. Like oregano has the taste too, but.
Well, you know, it kind of flushes down fast, so you don't really, and
it does go fast.
Yeah, and I tell them it's pizza oil. I tell my kids it's pizza oil, and they're like, no, it's not. It's spicy. But
like I will give it to my kids. They make a fuss. They run around the house.
Yeah,
and then they're fine. They're fine. So
okay. So if you were to come to your store and ask you, okay, you know, just give us a protocol of what we should do to prevent it. What would you say?
I will ask a couple of questions. I just want to see. Like there are 2 other things I just want to show you.
Yeah,
but before we talk about that, but I talk to my customer and see like if somebody has like kidney issues, then I need to know, because like not all kind of vitamin C is good for them. If somebody is on immunosuppressants, then I need to know. So I usually ask, but vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, it's a okay, so vitamin C, I have to be careful with the kidney stones, but for you, most of the population, these 3 are good. And then pick one of the herbs. like antiviral herb, like oil of oregano, black seed oil. So there are two things that I forgot to mention. One thing that I really like is a mushroom complex. It's fantastic to boost your immune system. It increase your white blood cells. It increase your natural killer cells. Um, these are usually the two brands that I go with, Purica and the Host Defense. Both of them are very, very good quality brand. You can use them preventatively as a one a day. If you have the symptoms, like whenever I feel like I'm going to get down with some symptoms, I take 2 morning, 2 nights, just to build up my immune system and will pass by. Another thing that a lot of people like are buying right now, and it's a fantastic, especially if you come up with some kind of cough, is elderberry. It's very soothing for the cough. It's also boosting the immune system. Kids love it. They taste good, so you don't have to be worried about that.
Awesome. So what do you suggest for children? Because they're like, they're not going to take those supplements. So I think elderberry would
go for the kids, go with elderberry and vitamin C.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
And then if there are, and then maybe minimum dosage of vitamin D.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So okay. So
then like I just mentioned one more thing. If somebody has the gut health, like a probiotic would be very beneficial at this time. One more thing is the diet. If I want to mention only one thing, cut all kind of sugar, especially processed white sugar, because it just brings down your immune system for 3 hours.
I have to turn her off.
Oh. Okay, sorry. Okay, she's on mute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you have any question.
I do. Does anybody online have any questions before I jump on to some people emailed me some questions. Azadeh, can you just give us a breakdown again, just summarize it for us and just show us the supplements as well, please?
Okay, so vitamin C, okay, 1 morning, 1 night for everybody, okay? The vitamin D is 2 drops a day. Zinc is 20 milligram per day, okay? For the kids, go with the elderberry, or if anybody has cough, go with the elderberry syrups. To build up your immune system, you can pick from one of these 3. Oil of oregano, okay? 5 drops to 15 drops, depends on the symptoms. Black seed oil, like about a half a teaspoon. You can go preventatively, and it has a lot of other benefits as well.
Okay.
Or preventatively, one of the mushrooms. You don't have to go with all 3, just one of them.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, because then we get all overwhelmed with, we'll have to take so many things to get, to prevent myself from it. We're already doing as much as we can, self-isolation, as you said, physical disconnection, which is great. Azadeh, thank you so much. So now if we don't want to come out physically to the store, I would love to, but I've just come back from UK, so I still a few more days before I come out of my house arrest. Can we order online? I mean, I think there's we can order from esupplement.ca.
Yeah, like if you know, like that website is a good website to order from.
Okay, I'm going to type it down. Yeah. And your store, can you just tell us your address and where you are?
Okay, I'm in Heartland. I'm the only store open right now, so where the where the winners.
Lot of parking.
Lots of parking, no problem with parking.
Yeah.
So with the old winners, Mavis and Britannia. So we are 5885 Rodeo Drive.
Sorry, can you say it again? Your voice is breaking.
I'm gonna type it now.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. And I am typing the name of the website where you guys can buy online. And if Azadeh, if somebody wants to reach you, how do we do that without coming to your store?
1 second. So if you want to reach me, just find me on Facebook, and you can message me.
Okay, great.
Okay. And what I can do for my customers, like if they want, they can place the order over the phone. They can pay over the phone. I will have their package ready. They can just have to stop by, grab it, and go.
No, that's perfect. Okay. And somebody living far, then you offer delivery?
For, I think that website that you said, that would be the best.
Okay, perfect. That's awesome. Okay, there were a few questions. Somebody emailed me. One was actually directed to me, but if you can answer it, sure. She says, the only thing bothering me right now is staying at home all day. It makes me feel anxious and depressed. I don't like staying home all the time. I cannot focus on studies either. I feel like going out, but I cannot. So what do we do?
There's lots of things we can do. Like for me myself, I didn't have a chance to stay home, but like if I have, like I used to do painting, so probably I'm gonna go back to painting.
Wow, that's awesome. So now we're all
So it's just like there's a lot of things we can do.
Yeah,
like
this
you can
is
still
something
go out for a walk. The weather getting better.
Weather is getting better, thank goodness.
Yeah, there's lots of free activities online. Like if you are interested in business, go for free webinars online. If you are interested in natural medicine, there's a lot online. If you want like art and you don't want to sit down and read, there's a lot of things happening online right now.
Yeah, and for
just
me,
like
what I do is,
yeah,
the thing is, when you're told to sit at home, it's like, no, I don't want to. But then sometimes we crave to just sit at home, So again, like I said in the beginning, it's just a perspective of, just shifting our mindset. And for me, yeah, I mean, work has become even more busier because everybody's, turning towards therapy to de-stress themselves and stuff, which is great. But then for me, for myself, I'm spending time with the kids now. I'm going out for walks. I'm not talking to anybody. I'm not meeting anyone, and no one's really out, so it's good. Just around the neighborhood, or sometimes I'll just take the car and go out for a drive, and that's the max I'm going to do. Just to step out, just to get some fresh air. Like you said, the weather is really awesome, so just to be out of this, four walls. So there's just a few things that we can do what we want to do. I know, don't go out to public places anyway. Everything is closed. Maybe just do a drive-through at Tim Hortons and make sure that you sanitize your hands before and after, just to be on the safe side. And if anybody else has any suggestions on what this wonderful lady can do sitting at home, or any other suggestions, please type them in and I will read it out to her. The second question was, okay, any remedies for the virus and other practical tips at home?
So for the virus, as I said, like build up your immune system. Oil of oregano, fantastic. Mushrooms are good. If you want homeopathic remedy, oscillococcinum, that one is fantastic for any kind of flu symptoms. And then if you have the symptoms homeopathically, if you want a remedy for that, then it goes based on your symptoms. Right. So the remedies are going to be different if you have wet cough or dry cough. You can reach me out and I will tell you what to take. If you have sore throat, if you have fever or not. So based on that, like we can guide you which kind of remedy would be beneficial. But I don't have a remedy that I can say
right, it depends on the symptoms.
Everybody. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
The best thing, just minimum, go oil of oregano or black seed oil or the mushrooms, either one of those.
So the mushrooms you mentioned, is it a powder or is it capsules?
It comes in a capsule. It's a vegetable capsule.
Okay.
So there's no gelatin. It usually they are between 7 to 10 different mushrooms, and they are fantastic for energy, for reducing stress. And they have a component called the beta glucan that helps to boost your immune system.
Okay, beautiful. And the last thing is okay, so I know a lot of people are having problems with the groceries. So there are online apps that do deliver. I got some grocery delivered to my place as well. Just make sure, again, you're sanitizing everything before and after. Hold on, I have somebody on unmute. Okay, so the one that I personally use is Instacart, and I'll put that in the thing. And they deliver within, and you can actually chat with the person who's shopping for you. So if you want to add some items, or you want to, if they've run out of something, they'll text you and they'll ask you, okay, this is run out, can I replace it with this or whatever. So you have these options. So you're actually virtually shopping with the person. So it's a really good app. So if you don't want to step out, you can do that. You can obviously ask your neighbors or somebody who's willing to help you to do that as well. But if you want to be independent, you don't want to depend on anyone, so you have these options as well out there. So you really don't have to step out of your house if you don't want to. Lots of options available. Reach out to people on Facebook, on social media, and there are so many people who are willing and ready to help. Does anyone have any questions for me or Azadeh? Everyone's good. Okay.
And if you want, you can text me your questions later.
Azadeh, why don't you write down your number?
Phone number or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. And I'll put this, the links and whatever we're typing on my Facebook post as well. So with this video.
Okay.
Are there any other questions? All right, awesome. Okay, and I have some YouTube videos on how to control your stress. So I'm going to put those links down as well. They're short, powerful tips that I teach to almost all my clients, and it really, really helps them. The thing is to be aware that you are stressing out and panicking, because sometimes we're in this rat race and we forget to breathe. And I can't stress enough how important breathing is. You know, we're all breathing, yes, but when was the last time you actually took a deep, relaxing breath? You actually filled in your lungs, you let your tummy out and actually took that deep breath and then just let go. I don't know when it was. And you find that when you're relaxed and you start this breathing technique, you actually feel you drop your shoulders down, your jawline is more relaxed, and your mind suddenly feels more at peace. So please, I mean, you can YouTube breathing techniques. There are so many out there. My videos are available for free as well on my website, Huma the Hypnotist. If you go to blogs and blogs, you'll see YouTube videos there. The important thing here is to just stay as calm as possible, as relaxed as possible, and as stress-free as possible, because it's not helping you and it's not helping the world. The more we stress, the more panic we create, we're sending out those negative energies out there as well. And right now we just need to send out healing energies. We need to send out those positive energies out there. So by thinking positive, using positive words, and staying calm, I know it's easier said than done and everybody's in a panic, but this is the time where we step up, and we are role models for our children. So in this time of panic, we need to show them that it's okay. We are doing our best to prevent whatever can be prevented. We are doing our best to stay as focused, as clear, as calm, as relaxed as possible. And we all are doing our part in the world. So it's like healing the world right, together.
And then take this opportunity, and also take this opportunity just to be as a family, like with everyday life and go, like we are at work, they're at school, and then you go home, there's no time. So right now we have given this opportunity just to go back to our family value.
That's right. I mean, it's an opportunity. If you just look at it, it's an opportunity to just take a step back and make memories. You're absolutely right. Yeah, we watch movies and popcorn, and I'm turning to carbs. and it's I guess I can give myself that little break for a few days. But yeah, it's been good. It's been good. It's been crazy busy at work. Like I said, it's tiring by the end of the day, but I'm very, very, very grateful that I can be part of this mission to help however many people I can, because it's not that one person who I'm helping. It's all those lives connected to that one person who I'm able to help, whether it's whatever it is, whether it's doing these free webinars with you, or going live on my Facebook page, or just whatever we can do, whatever little bit it helps. So if anyone out there, just do whatever you can to save the world, heal the world. Yeah, that's all. And so you can reach Azadeh. You can reach me on Facebook as well. We are available to you guys. Azadeh is an awesome person. She's very helpful. She's helped me, I think, now 7-8 years. She's my go-to person for everything. She's amazing. So yeah, if you need any help with natural holistic supplements, Azadeh is your gal. And you can go to our store, and you can also order online from esupplement.ca. Okay, so if anybody has any questions, and otherwise we'll just wrap up here now. Any questions, anyone? This is your chance. Okay, no. But if something else pops up, You can reach Azadeh, you can reach me, and we'll take it on from there. Okay, Azadeh, thank you so much. You're
No
awesome.
problem.
Thank you
Yep,
for
no
giving
problem.
us that information. I mean, it's so powerful, and people can benefit from it. Why not? And all
Sure.
those who are here with us, thank you for being here. And those who are watching on replay, thank you. And once again, if you want to reach Azadeh or myself, we're available on Facebook, on WhatsApp, on Instagram, on social media. We are
Wherever
socially
you want.
connected now, just not physical. No hugs.
Yes. No physical, everything virtual.
I like that.
Azadeh.
Hey,
Thank you, Ma.
Barbara, you're most welcome. Most welcome.
Thank you. I enjoyed it.
I'm glad. Okay, thank you
Keep
very much
well.
for being here.
Keep
Yeah, we're trying.
Stay healthy. Enjoy your life.
Yeah, there we go. The mask comes on.
Mask goes up. Have a good day, guys.
Thank you very much. Bye, everybody.